Good morning, YouTube. Didn't really plan on making a video, but such a nice morning, I thought I'd catch the sounds of nature as ambience. And just got me thinking really quick about how I hate the artificiality of everything now. It's been going on for a long time, really. People are kind of plastic themselves, they're kind of all fake themselves. And specifically now, I'm kind of talking about AI, which I use AI for thumbnails, and AI is a great tool to assist you with things. It's a good assistant. But I've noticed this trend where people are making their content entirely of AI. It's almost like when you watch these videos, you can tell with that artificial voice, usually a similar or same voice for other AI videos. Artificial video, and even the script is artificial, oftentimes incorrect. It's kind of it's very bland and generic. And I have to imagine the people who rely on that as being very bland and very generic. Sorry. And I think this is the height of dependency on technology, where, yes, it's a great tool and the tools keep improving and they keep offering us new ways to accomplish things. But when it comes to human creativity and uniqueness, it's just nothing. It's nothing. It's almost non-existent anymore. So I would have to say that looking at how people rely exclusively on this technology, I wonder what kind of person that is. I just imagine someone sitting in their mom's basement, never had an original idea of their own, too socially awkward to use their own voice, at least in the video, too socially awkward to show themselves, too insecure or lazy to take the time to really think deeply about what they want to talk about or what they want to portray to the rest of the world. I think that's a really sad thing. It's almost like I could just imagine them sitting there at a computer, having an AI recommend video content to them, and then do all the work and then just pump it out there. Does not appeal to me. I prefer. Now, granted, that's subjective. Some people might like that. I do like some aspects of AI where you might have some really fun, unique, very quickly made artist renditioning. Not artists, but AI rendered videos and pictures that might help somebody express their idea if they have an original idea. Okay. That still being said, I would still prefer a well-made drawing or painting. I would never have AI do a portrait of me if I could afford or have an authentic, skilled artist portray me or my family or a scene. There's not ever going to be an AI. I'm sorry to be laughing here. My wife is literally flashing me topless from our bathroom window. What the fuck? It's like, I guess that's a good thing when you're married almost 20 years and your wife's trying to seduce you through a bathroom window. Um, so anyway, I think, where was I at? See what this does to us? See what you ladies do to us? You can shut our brains off just like, I haven't had my morning coffee. I'm out here with this pristine, I hear chickens and birds and crows and look, a brief flash of boobies and my brain just shuts off. What the fuck? Now, see, that's the thing, though. Some of these people just don't embrace reality. They don't touch grass. They don't have human connection, which is also important. I'm not saying it's their fault necessarily. This is a society that we've forged over the years through our dependence on technology. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about the technology. I think it's wonderful and it's incredible, and it's going to lead to new things. I'm not one of these old people that's like, fucking VCR, I don't know how to use it. No, none of that shit. We have advancements to be made for a good reason. It's really necessary. Uh, that being said, human creativity is unique, cannot truly be replicated by AI. It can only be parroted by AI at best. And I know that that's a new frontier. I personally would prefer to still have a simple. I would like to have an artist do renderings for me. There's never going to be an AI that matches Thomas Kincaid. No matter how much it imitates it or how well imitated it is, it's never going to be Thomas Kincaid. Or some of you familiar with like TSR fantasy genre? I remember like Larry Elmore for all these novels and things like this. There's so many great ones. Of course, I could give a shit less about the weirdos like Picasso and all them, and I know some of you are like thinking I'm a Philistine for that, but there were some 20th century trends and a little bit earlier that were all just nihilistic nonsense, which kind of led us to this degenerate phase of our society, in my opinion. But I digress. That's not what I'm really talking about here. I'm looking at originality. Originality, I think, is crucial. It's always been challenging to find our mark in the world. And I guess as someone who's Gen X, it was always important for us to show our individuality, our uniqueness, our originality. If I had to sum us up, we want to be original. Each of us wants to express ourselves in an original way, in an original fashion, with our original ideas. And it's always been tough. It's always been tough. The societal pressures to allow that to happen have always been very difficult. And now it would appear that they're going to be even that much more challenging, with technology saying you don't even have to be a human being anymore. Let me take over those beautiful and necessary aspects of your humanity. What really defines us and separates us as human beings. The machine will just do it for you. And the machine is just zeros and ones. It's really just algorithms. So we could reduce this, I would say, almost a spiritually unique aspect to humanity and reduce it to an algorithm. Not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Sun's trying to rise. There's a little bit of mist in this field here. Can't replicate that. The smell, this cool air I feel on my skin, these unique sounds, all these living things around me, surrounded by life and the energy of life. You can't fake that. I mean, you can make it look like that, but that's an illusion. You might create the illusion, but it's still not the real thing. So, I would recommend to all those of you out there who embrace the technology, nothing wrong with it, it's extremely useful, use it wisely, but touch grass. Touch grass. Embrace your humanity, or embrace that wild side of you as well. So, anyway, just my quick thoughts this morning. Beautiful day outside, I love it. And I hope to see you guys making more of your original content, or at least original ideas. You get comment sections. I tell you what, I still love the comment section of YouTube videos, because it seems like the trolls are starting to wane just a little bit. A little bit. It's not, they lack originality usually. It's they're bored or whatever. Sometimes they're funny, but most of the time they're just bored and they're lashing out of boredom. It's good to have dialogue which is thoughtful, engaging, and just say I appreciate that very much. I like it when people talk to me. I like it on other channels when I talk to them. A good back and forth helps us helps us answer these questions that are really pressing on us in this time, in this day and age. So, anyway, enough of my rant. It's beautiful outside, and my daughter has told me she's going to take me out for some good coffee at a coffee shop. So, I got to get down from here, get hydrated, get my little dog inside, and you all have a great day.